Oh, hey. So I hear you're thinking about starting a monthly giving program for your nonprofit. In this video, I'm going to walk through exactly what we would recommend at Nonprofit Marketing Nerd when it comes to launching a stellar monthly giving program for nonprofit organizations. Hey, I'm Kelly, the original Nonprofit Marketing Nerd, host of the Social Trailblazers podcast and CEO of Nonprofit Marketing Nerds. And if you're here to get all the advice you need to move your organization forward, specifically with your organization's marketing, then you've come to the right place. Again, in this video, I'll be walking through everything you need to know to launch a monthly giving program. We have a client that in the last 18 months have really grown their authentic engagement through social media and through a variety of strategies has almost doubled the amount of new donors they have coming into their organization. And I will tell you, and again, we're recording this in 2025, it's not an easy feat to really expand awareness of your nonprofit. But one of the things that happens right now when we look at donor retention and donor cultivation strategies is there's a lot of donor churn. So we identified a small faith-based nonprofit. One of the best opportunities that they haven't utilized is a monthly giving program. So over the last 3 months, we've developed what we hope to be, it's yet to launch, a stellar monthly giving program. And I want to walk you through exactly what we did in terms of branding and messaging, what collateral we used for launch, what platform we set it up on. It's Donorbox, we love it, in order to make sure it's a success. So let's, before we dive too deep, I want to give you a snapshot of the organization. Hi, Lulu. And a snapshot of this creature. She's like, leave me alone. Anyway, our client has an operating budget just under $1 million, and they have really developed what I would call a strong relational donor base. Certain demographics of donors, especially faith-based donors, are really geared towards monthly giving us as part of their monthly tithe. And this was an opportunity this organization hadn't really utilized before. And one of the things we noticed, this is an organization about women and children, serving women and children, and with almost 87% of their Facebook followers and Facebook engagement, and when you look at in-kind and monetary donors, the people bringing in donations or leading that donor decision-making tend to be women. So as we look at this organization, there was an untapped opportunity here. And so we decided about, I think, 8 months ago to launch a monthly giving program this spring. And so in January, we started looking at what opportunities there were for monthly giving. And one of the things that came up with this client, and sometimes comes up with other clients, is people say, no, we have monthly donors. People that donate monthly, that's great, but this is very different than a monthly giving program. And your hopes is that those monthly donors don't get wrapped into your monthly giving program, but you'd also make one-time or occasional donors or end-of-year donors into joining a monthly giving program. So we were sitting there. We knew we wanted to launch a monthly giving program. We knew we wanted to be in the spring. And we knew we wanted something more than just donate to the organization on a monthly basis, something that made it more special for donors, something that really enticed people to be a part of something bigger. And so we went through a lot of different options when it came to what this monthly giving program could be called. And honestly, my ChatGPT is named Clarissa. Clarissa and I had a lot of conversations about what this monthly giving program for this specific organization, God's Shelter of Love, could be called. Again, a faith-based organization. We think the target is mostly women. And one of the things that came up is multiple people said, well, yeah, but we don't want to disclude anyone. And this is often the case when you're fundraising, is if you try to capture everyone with every initiative, you end up really attracting no one. So, we pushed back and said, well, no, we think given your current donor base and your mission, let's make it a monthly giving program for women. And specifically, we narrowed it down even more based on their current donor base. Again, not trying to find some whole new thing, right? Your monthly giving program is structured towards individual donors already coming to you. So we were looking at who tends to donate, what do they tend to donate, and how can we get them to really truly partner with the organization on an ongoing basis. And so we looked at a bunch of different options, me and ChatGPT, and the executive director, and we landed on the Matthew 25 circle. And we were looking at the visual representation of the brand. Again, branding is more than just a logo, but the overall vibe of the Matthew 25 giving circle, or whoever your monthly giving are. Before you even develop out a program, I always say with most marketing, if you build it, they will come is never true. So this is definitely the case. We looked at who do we think will already want to join this and how do we make it attractive to them? And by attractive, we mean voice, mission, visuals, and we developed out, and there were a bunch of options, developed out the visuals and messaging of the Matthew 25 giving circle. And you can see it here. And yes, that's great. But again, if you build it, they will come is never true. And then we're like, well, how do we make sure that people know that it's for them? So we developed out this wonderful ad that actually hasn't gone live yet. So here's a little preview of it.
For $49 a month, I'm giving a woman a warm, safe place to sleep. But more than that, I'm giving her space to breathe, to heal, to believe again. And the best part, I'm not doing it alone. I'm part of a community.
This wonderful visual ad that, again, might not attract everyone, but it'll attract our target audience of who we think will join the circle. We made it an invitation-focused program. So we sent out about 120 invites to one-time or multiple-time donors that were women with specific messaging. And the invitations went out already, and we're going to be launching with a live video. So these are all the things you should probably do with your monthly giving program. So we did a soft launch where we sent out invitations. We will live launch later this week. It will be running an ad to invite people that are probably current followers to get involved with the Matthew 25 giving circle. Now, again, we looked at branding, we looked at messaging, we looked at who is the target audience and made sure the branding and messaging spoke to them in terms of monthly giving program. But the last thing is really the most important, and I see a lot of organizations miss this, is you can develop a monthly giving program all day. And it used to be the case, you would have this little remittance letter and they're like, yes, I'd like to give monthly. That's not a monthly giving program. This was specially packaged. So we developed out a website landing page that has an easy to donate. Again, $48. We'll provide safe shelter and food and case management for a night for a woman or child. So $48 is the monthly cost to sponsor one woman for one night, and we made it easy to donate online. Now for us, as you see here, we use Donorbox. I'm a huge fan of Donorbox. As are the team there of Nonprofit Marketing Nerds. There are a lot of great platforms out there, but Donorbox, I truly believe, is the easiest on the back end for people that aren't really tech savvy to be able to use. Now, there are a lot of great platforms out there. Donorbox, I do think, given the functionality of it and the ease of use, is the best for small to mid-sized nonprofits in terms of donation processing. So we set up a form, it's a Donorbox form on the website so that people could easily join and make a reoccurring donation. So now that we have a solid brand that reaches the solid target audience with solid messaging and an easy way for people to make donations, we are ready to launch our monthly giving program. If you're thinking of launching a monthly giving program or already are, please comment below with any questions you might have. I love nerding out about anything nonprofit marketing and fundraising. And if your monthly giving program is live but not really working, I would recommend you maybe even do a relaunch or soft launch of the program, taking into account all of the messaging things I just said related to target audience, visuals, an actual launch. And even if you have it currently on your website, remember, if you build it, they will come is never true when it comes to anything nonprofit fundraising, but especially a monthly giving program. It's all about having an active campaign and a target audience that actually wants to partner with you and buy what you're selling. So there you go, how to launch a monthly giving program for your nonprofit. And I would love to get feedback from you about the Matthew 25 circle or anything you think we can do. Until next week, I look forward to nerding out with you. I am Kelly, the Nonprofit Marketing Nerd. Take care.